Hi friends, welcome to GMK Tutorials. In this video, we are going to see about the edge linking process. In the previous video, we are identifying the edges by using gradients. By using the gradient parameters, we can identify the edges. Gradients also very helpful to identify the strength as well as direction. These two can be very useful for finding the edge strength as well as edge direction. The strength of the edge can be represented by using the magnitude of the gradient, as well as direction can be represented by the angle of alpha of x comma y. So we know that the formulas for this one, tan inverse of gy by gx for angle direction. For magnitude point of view, gx square plus gy square. These are the formulas for identifying the strength of the edge as well as the strength of the as well as direction of the edge. Why? So that means this is any background pixel can be different from object pixel. So in this video, edge linking, how we are going to process the edge linking? Generally, there is a certain kind of the breaks. Suppose if it is an image, so this kind of the breaks will be present in case of the any image due to some elimination facts, maybe other spurious noises introduced in the image. There is a possibility. Now, how to identify the corresponding edges and how we are going to join the corresponding edges by using a suitable pixel values. So for this purpose, the edge linking is a very important concept. So for that purpose, the edge detection typically is followed by linking algorithm designed to assemble a edge pixels into a meaningful edge linking or regions or maybe boundaries. So whenever you are replacing the corresponding pixels with some predefined values, this is very meaningful. Otherwise, the process is also completely different. So for that purpose, the first one is nothing but local processing. So first method is local processing. So this is the first one. So in case of the local processing, what we are going to do here is just you have to take some sub image having a. So one of the simplest approaches is one of the simplest approach for linking the edge points to analyze the characteristics of the pixel in a small neighborhood about every point of x comma y. If you are taking the x comma y is the image pixel, just you have to take some image that is nothing but, let us see here, just you have to identify the corresponding. So you have to identify the corresponding characteristics at every point of x comma y, right, that has been declared by the edge point by one of the techniques discussed in the previously edge detection technique. So for that purpose, what we are going to do here is two principal objective for this one is nothing but the first one is nothing but the local. Suppose if you want to link the corresponding point, two principal properties are used for establishing a similarity of the edge pixels. Similarity of edge pixels, that is nothing but a strength. So this strength decides whether the pixel is the edge pixel or not. Second one is nothing but direction. Okay, these are the two principal properties used for establishing a similarity of a edge pixels in this. So in this consideration, so for that purpose, the first property is let us consider some neighborhood S having a coordinate of S of x comma y is some small neighborhood having a spatial coordinates x comma y is a location or maybe centroid. This x comma y is a centroid of the corresponding a small neighborhood. An edge pixel with a coordinates, suppose if you are taking a edge pixel having a coordinates, edge pixel having a coordinates s comma t in s of x comma y, in s of x in the same neighborhood s of x comma y, is in a similar magnitude to a particular, suppose if you are taking some small neighborhood, this is a centroid, this is nothing but x comma y location, so this point is nothing but a edge point, this location value is s of s comma t, let it be considered here. So this pixel is similar to this one or maybe this one, that means these two pixels having a same magnitude. So at that time just you have to define m of, which is similar in magnitude to the pixel at x comma y location. So for that purpose, modulus of or magnitude of s comma t value minus magnitude of x comma y value, modulus of this value quantity less than or equal to some e, where e is nothing but some positive threshold. It is nothing but some positive threshold. So this is nothing but some positive threshold value to identify the corresponding pixel. At the same time, if you want to identify the direction of the edge, an angle of a coordinate to the same location of the pixel centroid to the corresponding edge pixel, that can be represented as modulus of s comma t minus angle of x comma y is less than or equal to a, where a is nothing but a positive angle threshold. A is nothing but a positive angle threshold. Okay, so this is used to identify the direction of the corresponding edge linking, as well as to identify whether the pixel is the edge pixel or not. For that purpose we are using the strength of the magnitude. For direction point of view we are using the angle. So this is a scenario, right? So for our simplicity point of view, just it can be identified in the some following steps. It may be in the real time scenario. So for that purpose, the first point is nothing but find the gradient and angle. So simply you can call some magnitude and angle of for the corresponding coordinates m of x comma y as well as alpha of x comma y of image of f of x comma y, right? This is the step number 1. In the step number 2 means that if it is a binary image, the condition is nothing but g of x comma y value is equal to 1 if m of x comma y greater than some threshold. Okay, otherwise it is a 0. At the same time, angle condition also, angle of x comma y is also follows the some value. Okay, so based on this scenario, you have to scan each and every line up to the end point, and you can detect the directions point of view. Just you have to rotate the corresponding image in a different direction. You can identify the corresponding edges in, and you can link the corresponding edge points also. So this is the way we are going to identify the edge linking. So for edge linking point of view, in case of the local processing, just you have to take some small sub image consisting of a small neighborhood. That neighborhood, okay, so that is the scenario. So thank you for watching GM tutorial, guys.